Oh my god, it's recording. Hey guys, it's MDC. Welcome back to Let's Play Back to Saturn X. We're in the middle of the map, aren't we? Yeah, it turns out that I looked in the corner where it tells you the duration of time that you've been playing. Turns out that it wasn't recording the whole time. Luckily, I didn't get terribly far into the map, so that'll save you guys the trouble and frustration again. Note to self, buy fucking fraps. Anyways, we are in map 6, or map 5? 6, mix up the satellite. Yeah, it's 6. Couple things I want to say right off the bat about this map. It is gorgeous. Like, so far, in my opinion, my personal opinion, you can detest all you want, but this is the most visually appealing and interesting map. Maybe not interesting, but it's the best looking map so far, in my opinion. Another thing I want to point out is that this music track, to me, this is just a personal thing. This is not anything, you know. This is not to be taken as a serious compliment or anything, just a comment. This music track reminds me a lot of Hacks. It's very hacksy. And the way it's structured, the way it sounds, you know? I'm no musician. I don't know a damn thing about musical composition. I mean, I know a couple things, kind of. But I don't know, this track just reminds me of Hacks. Which is good, because as you all know, I love Hacks. Say all you want about it, but it's a great WAD. Total conversion. And I cannot wait for Hacks 2.0, which is going to be better. There's the Archvile. Shit. Wow. Wow. Oh. Oh. Fuck yeah. I don't give a shit if I just released, like, the worst enemy. I needed that right now. So the Archvile's down. That's good. Unfortunately, it resurrected just about everybody else again. That's bad. Let's just waste that. I don't want an odd number of shells ever. Because that just makes weapon switching awkward. God, its software was kind of lazy. You know, looking back, I know Doom 2 wasn't supposed to be like a full, you know, the whole shabam. It was just supposed to tide people over until Quake, but kind of lazy. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they barely changed anything. They didn't even bother to put in a new button for the super shotgun. They just mapped it to the same shotgun key. Ah, fuck. Oh, we should save, shouldn't we? Ow. Not the greatest save point, but die, you piece of shit. Die, you son of a bitch. I could have done better. Whatever. This is not Duke Nukem, this is Doom. What's the difference? They both have pixels. And I quote from one of my friends once. Maybe I should get new friends. Nah, I'm just kidding. They're fine folks. I just disagree with them about virtually everything. They're fine. I haven't talked much about this map, huh? I said in the last recording, you know, before I realized that it wasn't recording, that I was going to talk more about Doom and less random bullshit. However, here I am talking about random bullshit. So, meh. Let's take care of those revenants. This map isn't that hard. I mean, even the ambush at that, in the, I guess the one area that unlocks this door to this area, even that is kind of just, yeah, it's not that hard. It's just there. Enemies come out and, oh no. Oh, WAD's kind of just easy. Which I guess is good for this Let's Play because that means I won't be dying over and over and over, but you know, you could put a little challenge here and there. Although I hear that, I read in the thread that, I think it was Tarnsman said that his maps were toned down a bunch. Which is unfortunate because it really could have helped balance, or at least, well, I guess they didn't want a terribly sharp difficulty curve, but seriously, did no one pick up that this was a bit too easy? I mean, hell, I'm doing fine at it. And I'm... You know, I've been playing Doom for only 4 years. I'm a noob. Either way, let's Let's continue on, shall we? This is the exact point in the map where I realized that it wasn't recording. So, it's nice to see that it only took 7 minutes to get us caught up. Wow. Huh. And I think this is our first pain elemental. I don't know if it is. Probably isn't, and I just don't remember the last one. Usually when the pain elemental appears for the first time in a WAD, it's kind of like a, you know, a dick thing. Because nobody likes the pain elemental. The first time it shows up in Doom 2, it's pretty eventful, actually. But this isn't Doom 2. Well, this is Doom 2, but this is back to Saturn X at the same time. Point being, I don't remember there being a pain elemental because it was unmemorable. I really should stop just stop and think about what I'm saying. I did mention in my last recording of this that I don't really remember this map. It's kinda, I don't know. You think I'd remember a map with such great, you know, like, visuals? But I don't. Maybe... I mean... This is the entire point of this being a total conversion, was what I imagine would be so that the it would have memorable. It would be memorable in terms of visuals as well as how far back. Oh fuck! While I talk back, all the way back to the point where we were. Let me explain myself. This being a partial conversion with the new textures and whatnot, it's understandable that, you know, since this is, you know, stuff you've never really seen before, this would be kind of one of the things people would take away most from this WAD would be the visuals. So, if your map is neither memorable in visuals nor gameplay, then it's kind of a fail. Especially when you have all new visuals to create some interesting environments we haven't seen before. fatty. Man, I don't even know why I do this. I do this for you guys. I guess I'm supposed to provide my opinion. Honestly, I don't really, you know. The Doomworld Megawatt Club seems like it would be perfect for beta testing. I think it is now. I think they do just like, because I've looked at, you know, a couple of the older threads, and basically they said some of the, one of the WODs was an alpha or beta or something, or at least that's how I remember it. Maybe I'm just stupid and I can't read. Probably that. So take that with a grain of salt. All I do know, however, is that Interception benefited greatly from the playtesting that the Megawatt Club did, and I'm very thankful for that, by the way. All that skill will be put to good use in Interception 2, which will come out eventually, never, probably. I don't know. I mean, if you guys want it, I guess you could sign up in the thread that's been dead for like a month and put your name and put your map name and build a map with the texture pack that I cobbled together from various resource packs and call it a day. But whatever. You know, I don't really care anymore about Interception 2. I mean, the first one was just kind of like a spur of the moment thing, and maybe that's why it didn't turn out quite as good as I'd have liked it to, because I didn't really think it through terribly. I just kind of made maps, and then I'm like, hey, I want to make 32 of these, but I can't make 32 of these. Oh, we should save, shouldn't we? Yeah, we don't want to fucking die again. I just realized that we've been at this point twice already. Where was I? Oh yeah, Interception. Yeah, I'm like, yo, you guys should make me some maps. I know the only time I've ever talked in this forum was like in Doom the way it did, and I made like 4 maps for that neither of which got in. Actually, one of my maps did eventually get into the Lost Episodes pack. It's E4M7, I think. Which, you know, when I played, that was cool. Thank you. Because I did work hard on that map, and I am proud of how it turned out. And I'm thinking, I've actually gotten worse at mapping. Not good. Not good at all. All this hunching over is, as always, it's making my back hurt in various pains. So I am going to kill this lost soul. What a waste. What a waste of ammo that was. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What? Holy crap. Oh, there's 2 of them. I was wondering why I flew forward. Yeah, I guess Interception was just lightning in a bottle, you know? I've seen a couple other people on the Doomworld forums try to do pretty much the same thing I did when they had like little to no mapping experience, and they're like, hey, you guys want to make a WOD? And they're like, try and get some experience first, kid. I did the exact same thing, and everyone's like, hey, yeah, I'll do it, yeah. So, not that you guys are stupid. I want to thank you, actually, because if it was just maps made by me, it would have sucked, like, a lot worse than it did. Because my maps weren't exactly the best in that. in that WAD. But the advice I did get made my mapping a lot better, and I am thankful for it. So, oh shit, where do we go? Enough of that. Enough of talking about my things. Let's keep talking about this. Not really much to say, actually, considering we're still in the same level. I mean, it looks the same. I guess I could comment on the gameplay. Those two archviles got me. Oh yeah, this map does seem to use traps a lot more, huh? I've noticed that over the course of the last, like, 5 maps... Is that oh, it's not supposed to be an upside-down cross. Kind of evokes it, though. Over the course of the last couple maps, it's been... Jesus. They haven't used traps all that much. Or at least anything terribly challenging. I read on the forums, of course, that this Back to Saturn X isn't really about the challenge. It's more about just the visuals and the atmosphere, which is something I can really get behind, you know? Somebody made an analogy, you know, about how it was like Doom Episode 1, where it's not the hardest thing ever at all, but just the visuals, just the atmosphere, the experience of playing it for the first time especially, just really sell it as a great set of levels. You know, it sold Doom. I mean, that was the point. It was the shareware, so if it didn't, it would have failed. See what I did there? I wonder, what is that platform for? I can't really see up, because you can't look up or down. It must be like a secret, which I have been getting 0 of for this entire playthrough. Oh. I don't want to get hit with rackets. Shit. Oh. It's in the hole. God. Whoa, Nelly. Where does that phrase come from, really? Maybe I'm just uncultured, but I have no idea where that phrase comes from. I mean, I know Nelly's like a terrible musical artist or something. Is he terrible, or am I confusing him with someone else? I really don't want to get into this, because I don't listen to new music, but I guess I don't think Nelly's that new, per se, but I don't listen to music past, like, the 1970s. Well, I guess 80s too, 90s as well. But anything from the 2000s up, nope. Well, only thing is I listen to Daft Punk. I absolutely adore Daft Punk. Just their style and everything. I love it. Great shit. Whew. That was close. Let's just get on with it, Matt. You've been talking for too long. I remember this ending area, actually, now. Now it comes back to me. It came back to me, I should say. Or it's coming back to me. There, that's the phrase I'm looking for. See, Matt, you've been talking for way too long. You need to take a break. Go rest your weary little head on a pillow and stop talking forever, because your Let's Plays suck. Why, thank you. Thank you, alternate personality me. who also happen to mirror the YouTube community as a whole, who have viewed this video till the end, I might add. If you're this far into my Back to Saturn X playthrough without just giving up on me completely, I commend you. Thank you for watching, even though it's not the end of the map. Oh, that was a neat little thing. See, that was cool. That was a cool use of structure. I don't know what I'm that was indeed a cool use of the duality of human nature in the physical design structure of this map. See, I just made myself sound smart. Bitch, please don't tell me you weren't thinking that too. I wonder, are there people who take Doom mapping like that seriously, where they go in for like philosophical like implications? They're like, oh yes, this map represents this map represents how humans I don't know. This map represents the struggles of the war in Iraq or something. Leave a concise comment below if you think that there are people who do take maps too seriously like that. Oh shit, this is not good. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Oh wait, there's no flamethrower in this, huh? It's odd. There's a lot of fire, but there's no flamethrower in Doom. I mean, you think that'd be a weapon they add, considering that they're, you know, they were about to make a game about like aliens, and you know, they like movies like Evil Dead 2, and you know, for a game inspired by that stuff, you think they'd put in like a flamethrower. Heretic even has a flamethrower, and that's a fucking medieval fantasy type game. Anyways, this is the exit. Alright, mix up the satellite. What did I think of this map? I thought it was good. I think every map in this is good so far, I guess. I haven't really noticed that many problems. I can see how it could get boring by this point, because they all do kind of look alike, and you know, overall it's all a samey kind of structured, similar map set. But for the most part, I think it's good. It's got great atmosphere, it's got good visuals, even if they are kind of repetitive. I'm just talking about the last couple maps as well, I guess. But this map in particular, it was good. I thought the traps were a bit harder, the difficulties going up, they were more interesting, the challenges put in this map, and of course it's gorgeous in my opinion. The music is great. I have no complaints with this map, really. I guess it's a bit on the easy side, which makes it kind of boring, but other than that, I think it's a fine map, if a bit unmemorable, because I didn't remember it from last time, and I don't know if I will. Either way, leave a comment in the comment section below, as always, what you thought of this map, what you thought of this video, and I will see you guys in story. Much like the horrors trapped within, the once dead station is teeming with life. The garrison lies in shambles, and all around the hunting grounds the dead are on display. A tenement filled with sideshow freaks and with bloodshot eyes, razor-sharp teeth, and hungry smiles. It's all be damned, yet I still press on. Why can't a recon mission ever be simple? The Doom guy now sounds like that. You are welcome. I will see you guys in Metal Mothers. odd name choice. But, yeah, see you guys then.